due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16 plus, and your discretion is advised. So, last time, y'all were in a fight. You guys exited the guild hall, and a group of adventurers called out to you in an aggressive manner. You look back towards them, trying to not get into any violence and as it were, but they didn't seem to have want to have any part of that. So, Shell struck first.
Sorry. They were annoying.
They were definitely being aggressive. But yeah, you guys handedly dispatched them. Basically countering every move that they were doing as soon as they made it. And just ridding that adventuring party of their magical items, which, as a reminder to our audience, are the Jorts of Shredding, the Tankard of Poorest Decisions, the Cloak of Stiffness, and the Orb of Interior Lighting. Those are the 4 magic items that you guys picked up. You guys
what was the deal
to...
with the... Sorry, is this... what was the deal with the Orb of the Interior Lighting? Like, you can put it up to a wall and it glows if there's a light on inside? Or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a light bulb. And you can that's basically what it does. Like, you use an action to like focus on it, and it'll tell you what the brightness of the light on the other side of the wall is if it's inside. So if the wall goes outside, it doesn't do anything. Anyways, you guys decided to leave the bodies and all of the rest of the gear with the dead bodies and make it over to Shell's place in order to identify those items, as well as finding out a little bit more about Nyx and the containment orb situation that they're in. Of course, all of this after Shell fronted a clean 10,000 credits for the pearl. Identifying the items, and afterwards, Rhea's able to garner that the white and black magic that's mixing inside, confirming that there is a dietic energy source for the white magic, rather than aligned towards soul magic. And the black magic is an unconventional source of a curse. With that in mind, you guys took to your own abodes, took a long rest for that night, and we come to Thursday, March 13th. Please remember that during downtimes, we have the downtime feature pools, so if you have anything that's used, keep them as used until Sunday.
Including spell slots?
Yes, including spell slots. This is, of course, separate from, like, combat usage. Because if we remember combat usage, we're going to be refreshing everything for that one combat and then resetting it back to the downtime stuff. So,
gotcha.
Yeah. Hopefully you had that all noted or reset already from last time. And yeah, it is Thursday. Are you guys doing anything specific or special during this day? Because, as mentioned during the offline part, you guys were looking towards Sunday when first light is happening.
I think, like, as long as Xenika gets her general, like, upkeep of the office dealt with, she might actually try and do some research into, Has there been a history of space travel, or is this kind of like the first record of them attempting to potentially go to the moon?
There's been no space travel ever.
Okay. But they're talking about transportation going to the moon. Okay. She'll, like, investigate, like, what's currently being researched.
Okay. I need you to make
if she can make anything, but...
It's gonna be a DC 15 knowledge roll.
I believe. Also, Ryia, you need to get on alchemy.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Oh, so close. Alas.
Yeah. You're not able to find anything specifically regarding like space flight or like space travel or anything besides the fact that it is currently outlawed for organizations and corporations.
Does it say why it's outlawed?
That's something that you also can't find out yet. Not with a 13. Probably getting
Okay.
more distracted at work and you're not able to fully dive into the research.
It's outlawed for
Okay.
organizations and what?
Corporations. Basically businesses.
Okay.
But it's okay for like scientific endeavors.
Is there a NASA?
There's no NASA that you can think of like off the top of your head.
No Cessna?
Nope.
Okay. Then she'll just hunker down and get to work. And probably tell Darwin to do the same, even though he's often distracted.
Darwin's like somehow doing stuff during work, all just using time. I don't understand how he gets done. He's doing something every time. I don't get
I
it.
get stuff done. It's not always work stuff, but it's stuff I get stuff done.
It's never work stuff, but you're somehow still using time.
He's playing
It's
Raid
amazing,
Shadow
actually.
Legends.
Oh no!
Not sponsored.
You just need a sponsor.
But yeah. So yeah, Xenika's gonna try and do what research she can on the side, but she's probably not gonna find much, and she's just gonna focus on work.
Darwin, you doing anything?
Yeah, Darwin's kind of curious about what's the. There's supposed to be an artifact that's debut. I didn't mean to click that. Artifact that's supposed to be debuting, right, in the museum soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a strong inkling that they're going to show off the
one
artifact that was lost as an exhibit, but that's not
What?
been confirmed yet.
The one that we've got. Is there any way that we could confirm that, like, if they're just
Well-
showing a fake, maybe?
That's
Well, we
most likely
have-
what's going to happen. If it's a museum, like they're probably not going to put the real thing up. There's probably going to be a replica.
Don't we also have or Fidget have a contact named like Terry Godorsky or something?
The one
that
that
can
couldn't
help
get me
us.
in.
Yeah.
Oh, they couldn't get us in? I didn't
No,
put that
like-
down.
They reached out to their contact and said, "Sorry, I don't have that kind of that sway. You'll have to go when it opens to the public."
Oh,
You
okay.
mean Xenika
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
yes.
my bad.
under the Stargazers?
Under the Stargazer.
Stop combining my games. They're not even at the same time.
In the city of Los Nyorkagan.
Lost New York again.
Los Nyorkaidos.
Hey man,
Stargazers
the name
under
of
the
the
wire.
city it's an earworm somehow. You say it once and it just keeps coming out of the mouth.
Yeah.
So Darwin, you're doing nothing?
No, I also somehow want to look into where's my boss? Where's Bobanthony?
You can find him.
Every lead that I followed has been
Well,
just a dead end.
you have one lead that you haven't followed yet. Last time when you came back into the city, you realized the timing of your notification matched up too perfectly 1 hour after you had initially left.
That's right. I don't know if I want to pick up that can of worms quite just yet.
You
That
did
seems
make a
like-
date though.
I did. That's very close to where Bobanthony lives, if I'm not mistaken.
Yup.
I mean, it's in the neighborhood, but it's not. It's like, I mean, listen, Barksville is huge. It's massive. Bobanthony's place is actually like a few miles from the borough.
Oh. That is
Dang.
pretty far.
But like the radius, no, I shouldn't say radius. The diameter of Barksville, so like from one end to the other, is like 50 miles.
That's pretty huge. It's like multiple cities worth.
Yeah,
Pretty-
yeah. This is a massive gigopolis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I just want to dig up this can of... We're like in the middle of doing something else, and I fear that if I dig up this can of worms,
You'll break up.
and I like introduce new things to deal with while we're in the middle of something else, and it's just like not something I want to deal with right now.
I mean, you literally went to his house like yesterday.
Yeah. I also got
Wild.
the number of this kid's mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like, I don't know what the fuck kind of excuse you're trying to make for yourself right now, dude. But you know what? All I gotta know is, are you doing anything?
Perhaps I might assist with actual job duties this time.
Oh, okay. Are you
Perhaps I'll do
certain?
Uh,
my job.
If Xenika needs any sort of admin stuff done.
Yeah. Xenika, go ahead and roll another knowledge roll, so that we can use this as advantage.
Ah,
Oh.
Darwin.
Wow. Okay.
Darwin, it's almost like you have to retrain Darwin to know how to do his job, because he just like pushed everything on you and then just did not consider actually doing it.
No.
This is what I get for resetting everything and coming up with my own system to do things, I guess.
Now you can see why I needed help. Also, have I told you recently that you're doing such a great job?
Shut up.
It's like the 17th time today.
I am so grateful for you.
Meanwhile, Ryia and Shell, you guys are both in the never-ending penthouse.
Never ending.
I remember that Shell, you wanted to learn prestidigitation.
Yes.
Ryia, you had something that you wanted to do too, but I don't have that noted. What were you trying to learn or do?
So, it was either helping Shell with prestidigitation or crafting another bag of holding. I have 3 more to make.
Right, you were making
Yeah,
bags.
yeah.
The only one
I was
is
like,
mine,
what the
my
fuck?
Bjork one.
Ryia was definitely doing something.
Also, I might need your help.
Uh-huh.
For my 3 guild tasks,
Uh-huh.
have I completed them all? I have the magic item,
You
but I haven't registered it yet.
Yes, you need to register it with the guild. Did you complete a magical task?
Yes.
Yes, you did. And then you did the quest already on the outside. So yeah, you just need to register a magical item and then you're good.
Okay, my plan for that is I'm going to wait until the very last minute, like the last couple days that these things are required for the guild, And if I haven't found a different magic item by then, I will put forward one of the ones we took from the adventurers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just in case I didn't explain it, registering a magical item does not mean you're handing it over to the guild. All you're doing is you're presenting them with a magic item and saying it's yours. And that they just like...
I think
Yeah.
Rhea's just aware that this technically, possibly, could have been registered to one of the people we just killed.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
You know, like, Rhea fought to defend herself, but at the very end of it all, she did execute 3 people.
Right.
So, you know, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would like to I'll help Shell with the prestidigitation.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
What if we just say like, we found it because it fell off the back of a truck, and we found
Darwin, I'm on camera snuffing, shuffling these mortals off of the mortal coil.
it. We found
we
it.
tried to spare them, like we did.
We did,
We found it on a dead body.
and
Yeah.
this is technically true.
The ones that we made.
When
best
is that
kind of
we
true.
can leave that detail out?
You know, like, I know that people die in the city all the time. It's just, watch this be the one time where someone catches me on a technicality. It's
Everyone can be paid off. It's fine.
It's okay. I donated that guy, so I don't think I am
donut him.
equally culpable of this act.
Yeah, it's very interesting that keeps happening, actually.
I mean, I can imagine that Darwin is very stressed with all of the work that he has to do, all of the many responsibilities. It's an easy way to blow off stress. We're just animals at the end of the day.
It's like 10:30 a.m. and you guys are on a voice call with Darwin on the other end, and Xenika's like clacking away on the computer in the background.
Yeah.
Like, not even on the voice call.
I hold my pad up to Xenika, like in the air, like facing it towards Xenika, and I'm like, listen to how stressful this job is. This is my job. It's so stressful.
She doesn't like lift her head from the keyboard. She just kind of tilts her eyes up and glares, and then just lowers her eyes and goes back to work.
I just find it incredibly funny that both you and your character are in a similar situation. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's now I feel
It's true.
bad, but this is kind of like an art imitating real life
Right.
at this point, dude.
Oh, that's so awful, but so funny. I'm sorry.
So good.
Yeah,
That's how
but
these
we're
things
all
are
like,
often just true.
but I do like the idea of all of us having like a conference call, like kind of informal, like maybe I'm just kind of making a cup of coffee, like Darwin and Xenika are working. It's fun.
Yeah, this is the group chat that Kara's not in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
whole
So
chat,
Shell,
so-
go ahead and make that performance check to see if you learn prestidigitation.
And well, I was gonna say, like, do I affect that at all? Like, I'm already helping him to learn the spell, so I don't give him advantage, right?
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
It's tough.
there is, however,
Tough.
like because you guys have failed a number of times, the DC is lowering every time you fail, so it gets easier and easier to mimic. Like you are learning, it's just taking a little while.
We'll hit it eventually, regardless of if we keep getting like ones or twos or whatever. I get you.
Hold
Yes.
on. I might actually be able to help with something.
Yeah.
I have no level 1 spell slots, and no luck points. However, do have some level 2 spell slots. Just let me double check a spell right quick. Right, proper quick it is. Oh. Beans! Okay.
Beans.
Silvery barbs, I can only use it if you succeed on a throw. I think it's meant for enemies.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so never mind.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah,
It's okay. There's always later or something. He just gets pissed and like pours like whiskey or something in his coffee.
Shell, you have learned how to make trash smell worse.
Which could be useful.
Yeah, you say that, and it stops him from throwing his glass on the wall.
Just compounding all of the most useless abilities of prestidigitation.
So, this reminds me of a clever use I saw for a minor illusion spell. Normally used to distract people, maybe you could just make something smell so horribly bad that maybe a guard patrol has to divert themselves or something.
I use it on you.
Now,
Oh my god! Oh my god! She drops her coffee and runs to the shower.
there is, however, because prior to me leaving for vacation, I re-looked up the rules for spell learning, which will start from like this session moving forward because we had already done stuff in the past, so that's just going to be set. Cantrips only take 2 hours to practice, so you get like 3 more tries for an 8-hour.
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Kel, you cancel this effect immediately.
If I can, I'll do it.
Okay. I don't even
You at
think you
least
can
taste
use it
like
on a
that.
person, it just makes an odor in the area. But you freaked me out enough. It's like, alright, now. Let's try this again without making me smell like ass.
Why am I the way that I am?
Okay, you're getting really good at making things stinky.
I feel like I'm cursed. Is this a curse?
It might be because the DC was 12.
I'm cursed.
Okay,
It
Shell.
was 12.
So-
you somehow
Sorry.
make a stain on you probably like spilled a little bit of coffee as you were sipping it in the morning, and the stain gets a little bit bigger.
Make a stain worse. Got it.
Just like an inch bigger.
And
Shell,
just an inch.
Shell, I think... Okay, so... When you cast magic, do you just kind of like feel it out? You just kind of toss out whatever feels good? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm trying to
That's
understand.
effectively it.
Okay, look. Think of really hard about the purpose of the spell. Like, imagine them as these threads. Now follow the thread back down to where it starts. You're making things stinky. Just sense what that's like, and go in the other direction.
Okay, I think I get
Okay,
it.
yeah, it's really a feeling thing, but it's also like math. Just, alright. Take 3!
No, okay, I've got this. I've got this.
It was an 11. That's you have
This is my best skill.
the
I've got a +5. This is pathetic.
there's a light inside your kitchen that gets a little bit yellower.
I narrow my eyes at it, but it's not as bad as making things stinky.
It goes back to being white after 10 minutes.
Okay. That's progress. That's progress.
Is it?
Light cannot have a smell. We are now moving from one sense to another. This is good.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
I mean, the
right.
light bulb could smell like burning, but
This is true.
Yeah, this is true. That's a scary smell.
Now that light bulb is too high. You're not gonna smell shit from that light bulb.
We get one more shot,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, for this 8-hour session, correct.
Okay.
Shell, I gotta go over some notes and some scheduling things. Let's give it one more go
Okay.
for today. Alright.
Don't be stinky.
Yeah?
It's a 10. Wait,
Yeah?
did I meet it? Did I barely meet
maybe.
it?
Shell, you somehow look at that stain, this spell being a stain upon your record, just not being able to learn this for hours and hours on end. And the
Days.
stain gets a little bigger and a little bigger until you make it so thin it clears and vanishes. You've learned prestidigitation.
Oh, my God. I slam my head on the table.
Yeah, you can do
You
laundry
forget
now.
prestidigitation.
The stain reappears.
Yes.
It undoes time.
Yeah.
Undoes. Wow.
Whew, alright.
Congrats on learning the spell.
Thanks. This cantrip.
Your next cantrip will be a little more difficult to learn starting out.
Very well.
Yes. Yeah, so it's like afternoon, evening. Darwin, Xenika, you guys would be out of work. And Ryia, Shell, you guys would have finished up that cantrip session. I imagine 3 of you were still like on speakerphone.
You guys just hear me like get pissed. Throw a glass across the room.
Definitely
Whine
heard
about
you-
things being stinky.
Definitely heard you bang your head on the table.
Oh yeah, it shook the pad or whatever it is.
Will, can I take control of your character for like 10 seconds?
Yes, you may.
You guys look over in the corner of your phone to see Darwin, and he has a human face filter on him.
Ryia yelps and closes the call.
Like, hey, look at me.
Cutting the
I'm
scream off in the middle.
Look at me. I'm one of the normals.
That's
Normal.
really sad, and I'm glad I didn't hear that in character.
Yeah, that's really sad.
I think Xenika wouldn't even look up. Normal isn't a physical trait.
It's a mindset.
You, my friend, are not normal.
Darwin just kind of shrugs.
I like to imagine that maybe when Xenika said that, you hear the keys get hit a little harder for like a second.
The normals.
Could I help you with that bag, or are we out of time for the day?
Still have 8 hours.
Okay. I can
Just
help you
depends
with
on
that
if you guys want to do something like just downtime again, or are you guys meeting up to do something else? Like,
Do we still have emails to go through, or that's
No.
all done?
I think the emails are done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I think we're killing time.
when does the exhibit open at the museum?
You don't know because they just said we'll make an announcement as it gets closer to Discovery Day. So you're expecting them to like have the premiere of the exhibit on Discovery Day, but no official announcement has been made. Discovery Day is also in the following month, just as a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
We are on the 13th of March.
Neat.
We're technically moving at more than 1 day per session.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
Finally.
We're doing it.
Speed.
We're gonna hit our first like month-long downtime someday, like a year from now, when the stakes are higher, and we're gonna be like, "What do we do with all this time?" Or
The
you
fuck
know,
did we
every
do
one of
last
us would have
time?
died.
What the fuck did
Oh,
we
yeah.
do last time? Starts making bags of holding again. Just has like 8,000 of them.
I don't even know
I
what my
mean-
purpose is anymore. I just make bags.
You just have a
Could have a designer like bag of
Etsy.
holding company.
yeah.
Good.
Holy shit! Thank you. Holy shit! Yes.
Exactly, yeah, just like sell your crafts online.
Well, I
Um,
did build Ryia
Are
because I
there
wanted her to
farmers
like.
markets and craft markets in this world?
Oh my God, farmers markets.
Yes, there are.
There you go.
Additionally, because this is a homebrew game, it might be possible to upgrade those bags of holding to something else.
What?
Let's. Well, first we gotta make them.
First, we gotta make them.
Make them.
The next one, Shell, I'd like to make for Xenika, if that's fine, since you got the spell.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
I don't
Okay.
really.
Let me pull up the rules for crafting yet.
You know, I just figured we work backwards in the order of who needs it.
Exactly. I don't really need one right now.
Cool.
We're
Eh,
mostly
excellent.
here, and I have my house.
Mm.
Just put stuff on the shelf.
Shell, just for my reference, did you still want a bender compartment unit? Like Futurama bender?
Oh no, I don't think I.
Like, opening
Never
up your
really
fucking
did.
chest to store something?
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
my
think
God.
I did. No, I
Okay.
know I can like implement weapons into my arms and stuff,
Yeah.
and like armor and things. But I imagine him kind of like a living, ball-jointed doll almost, in like how his body is. So no real compartment on the front.
Cool.
What if the compartment, you put a bag of holding in the compartment, it just looks like you endlessly put stuff into your chest?
That would be really funny. I mean, I do have
be a
a
sick-
prison pocket.
No.
It's a sick magic I forgot those
No.
existed. They exist in this
You're
world
not gonna
too.
feel anything like that.
I'm not using it right now, so I mean, might as well.
So I was
Sorry,
like, I don't
was
get
that
it.
a
Is this a
prison
magic
pocket?
show?
What do you mean you're
I
not
can put
using
the
it?
bag of holding. I'm my prison pocket.
You poop from
Yeah.
there.
I mean, not at this current moment in time.
Not literally right this minute of this game, but you do also expel excrement.
What does android shit look like, Zola?
It looks like
Explain.
it looks like extremely compacted gray matter that like nutrient has been completely sucked out. It just looks
That's
like
really
a
cool,
block
actually.
of like
Oh.
it's
So it's not
almost
like
like
Nibbler. He doesn't shit dark
compost.
matter.
No,
Like
no,
a
no, no, no,
juice
no.
machine.
Is it
It's-
stinky?
No, it's also like odorless.
God,
if
Shell,
you're
you didn't
daring
even need
enough,
prestidigitation.
if
I
you're
have the
daring
best
enough,
shit.
it does taste extremely bitter. But
Oh,
I wouldn't be daring. I don't think I want shit anywhere near my mouth, even if it's
Shell.
machine.
but
we've been
yeah.
stranded. There's no more food. You gotta let me.
I literally
So-
absorbed every ounce of like nutritional value there is in this. You'd just be eating sand.
God, you're so
It's-
efficient.
My ass.
It'd be like the equivalent of eating rabbit too much. You just starve despite eating it.
Oh my god.
Jeez, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Survival
Um,
tip: do not you cannot survive on rabbit. It's too lean.
Oof.
Interesting.
Android and robot excrement, conversely, is still good for like. It's almost like ash in a sense, so you could use it for like plant nutrient, but
Okay,
it's
like a
it's also like a lot of carbon, so you could also put it on fire if you wanted.
It's devoid of like nutrients, right? Because it's like so androids are so efficient in like pulling all the nutrients out.
I'm
Yeah.
realizing that we could literally use my shit in the future,
Yeah.
and I don't like that. I really don't like that. But at least I have a normal penis. Looking at Darwin.
So far, none of you know. So
An ad
is
comes on
true.
into Darwin's eye that says, "The piston, get it now."
don't need
Oh man.
Yes, sorry, crafting.
it. Oh,
You
gosh.
are making a bag of holding. That is a uncommon, so it's gonna be 250 final price. Oh yes. And you acquired the remainder of the materials you needed last time. Okay. So you'll need a total of 5 spell slots worth of energy, which I don't believe you guys have this week.
No. I have 2 level 2 spell slots. Does
Okay.
that
That
matter?
would be 4. Yeah.
Okay. Shell, you got a You got a slot you could lend?
I got a slot. Yeah,
Okay.
looks like I do. I'll give you a.
Oh, wait. I'm misunderstanding my own writing. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Bag of holding is uncommon, correct? I think so. Bag of holding.
Don't
Where's
misunderstand though. Why?
my bag
No.
holding? Uncommon. Okay, so you actually need 5 second level spell slots in total.
Oh Jesus. Okay, well
I don't think we have that at the moment.
we do not. So
Okay. Well,
This is like
no more-
you can use like 2 first level ones to make a second, but like you need that many. Well, and one of the
Okay.
spell slots must be an actual second level.
yeah, I only have 2.
It's okay. You can make it next week. You can like begin crafting and then like finish it next week, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll drop 2 level 2 level 2 spell slots into it
I think I've got 2 level 2 too.
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
you should only have 1 at the most.
Okay, I will give
Do I
what?
have
Yeah,
to?
I might not have like cracked the thing very properly.
I don't remember if you used the second one, but one of them you gave to Nyx to absorb into the orb. I remember that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Alright, well then, I do not have any.
That's 3. So you guys will only need 2 more of those.
Cool.
And
Well, I mean, it sets us up for easy success, I guess, in the future.
yeah. Using up a bag. What is your proficiency for crafting?
Okay, that is a great question. I only know that I'm proficient in a few things. Hold on one second. Where did I fucking put that?
I think it's where all of like the feats and stuff are.
Okay. Description. Here we go. I am proficient in cook's utensils, jeweler's tools, tinker's tools.
can
Oh
cook?
yeah. So
Yes,
you
I
are
can
like,
cook. Yeah.
You're fully a trinket smith. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, this is gonna be no problem for you. Make whatever skill check that you need. Shell, are you helping in this, or are you doing a different doohickey?
Yeah, I'll help with this.
Okay. So Shell, you will also make your own crafting roll. I've learned that you didn't take Weaver's tools this time, but I don't remember what the other thing was.
Disguise kit.
That's what it was. Okay.
21.
Oops. Okay. So you make a bunch of good progress. You guys are like more than 3/4 of the way done after tonight.
Nice.
Now that you've done it once, you can kind of like predict what the hangups were, and you're like learning the skill as you're going along, and everything's working out to your benefit. So yeah, coming along smoothly. Darwin and Xenika, after work, are you guys doing anything?
Real quick before we move
yes.
on, I just remembered something. In terms of like spell slots converting, is it like 2 level 1s would equal a level 2?
Yes.
Okay. Shell, do you have any level 1 spell slots?
No.
Not a single one. Damn.
Wait, no, I have one, I think.
Perfect. Saying, can I use Arcane Recovery to recover 1 level 1 spell slot and then combine that with Shells to create the final level 2?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Oh,
Neat.
killer.
Okay.
Yeah. Ryia, like, we're about to give up for the night, and she's like, no.
So
We can do this.
just so you know, this would be the 4th spell slot that you guys had because you had 3 together.
Got it.
So
got
you
it.
would
Then,
still need 1 more at a later point. If
We
you're
can
Okay,
still do that.
Yeah, why not? If you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's my arcane recovery. Okay, I'm good.
Oh wait, I
Alright.
have sorcery points.
Oh!
How much is it for a 2nd level? Would it be like 3 or 2 or?
I think
3?
it's exactly
4?
Holy
I'll
shit.
use all 3 of them.
Holy shit!
I'll pump that last 2nd level in there, baby.
Shell, that's amazing. And that's wait. Is that sorcerer stuff?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I look off in the middle distance.
Ah,
I'm so cool.
Shell's looking off in the
Fair.
middle distance. He imagines himself putting sunglasses on, but he doesn't.
I don't need to.
I'm just too cool. Okay.
perfect sorceress powers.
Okay. So you guys will need 60 more in terms of your material cost expenditure, which is going to be easy enough once you get some more time. So that'll be you two. Darwin, Xenika?
Zenika's gonna stay a little late at work and do a little bit of personal research into the grad student who died while she was still at the university.
Interesting. Okay. I gotta go to the deep notes. Make an investigation check while you're doing this. What are you doing, Darwin?
God damn.
Dang. So this is like evening time already?
Yeah.
It's like post after work.
Yeah.
Probably contact Yara.
Okay.
And it might be if we're having a lot of downtime, it might be time to open this can of worms.
Hey
Okay.
girl, you up?
it's just after work, so it's not quite the "Are you up?" text.
I know exactly.
Yeah. Or what you doing?
Is that what you're
No.
saying? What you doing?
No. I
Okay.
might try to set up like another date somewhere. Actually, sometime during what day of the week again is this?
This is
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
Find trivia night somewhere.
Yeah, either tonight
There you
or tomorrow night. Friday would also be a great day to do stuff. Do some date stuff. 'Cause
You're
we're
gonna drop
so-
this bomb on a date? That's the idea?
in a very public place with a lot of witnesses. Yes.
Oh, I see what you're going for. Sure.
Perhaps a place
Great.
that's like a little bit more like I don't want to say it's not like rowdy, like a lot of people are there. You can kind of like talk amongst yourselves without being really overheard by anybody else.
Go
Because
to a
if it's
bar.
more, yeah, something of that sort. Because it's like if it's more of an intimate setting, a whisper becomes a shout, essentially.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but
go
if
to a bar,
everyone's
play some
shouting, no one
pool.
can hear each other.
Yeah, but if we're like close enough to each other, we could just talk to each other normally, and like other people couldn't hear us.
Okay, so you want to go to like a lounge, sounds like. Something like that?
Something like that. Something where like people wouldn't be able to like normally just overhear a conversation.
A bowling alley.
What
Take her bowling.
Yeah,
if
it's cute.
they listen between the strikes?
Yeah, it's hard to get like it's such a good like diffuse the tension activity Yeah, I think I said that right. I don't know. Words are hard.
But like, if I say anything like wrong, or if I anger Kara somehow, bowling ball was quite a hefty weapon.
Yes, but like, if you're concerned about that in your partner, maybe you shouldn't be dating anyway.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Yeah. Jesus.
I like to live a little dangerously sometimes.
This is.
Like my spicy women.
Oh my god, dude.
Darwin just smiles and says, Bjork. Sometimes I like to live a little dangerously, what can I say?
Darwin wears a collar.
Does he? Or is he a stray?
I'm calling him like.
Whipped.
I know.
Yeah.
That's his
Oh, okay.
I don't have that dog in me because I am the dog.
Got that dog out of me.
But yeah, something a little bit I would say like a lounge or a bar would be okay.
Okay.
Somewhere in Parksville.
She says she's available to go tonight if you have the time,
Yeah.
but not tomorrow.
Right. Oh.
Not tomorrow.
Let's
Tomorrow's
do
girls'
let's
night.
do tonight.
Okay. Are you okay? So you want to take her to like a lounge like place, something
A lounge
that's like
or a bar. Something that has like maybe live music playing or some sort of music playing. That's like
you want to be able to
adults
talk
and-
normally with live music playing. My guy,
Yeah, I feel like sit close to each other.
my
Do
guy,
that.
that's so fucking loud.
Something along those lines. Just a place where people wouldn't be able to overhear normal conversation, I guess.
Music could be from a radio.
Make a knowledge roll. See if you know any place.
Well,
At the top of your dog head.
it's gonna be. Sorry.
I believe. Don't fuck this up. Okay.
You see an advertisement as you're coming out of the office that says, "Try these international brats at Ween's World."
Ween's World. Wow.
You
Not
know,
apologizing.
Party on. Excellent.
Am I worthy of these brats? I don't know.
You know of them. You've seen them before.
I suggest this place to go. Let's go get some weens.
you want some winky face?
Yeah, you send that text off and they just send you back an ellipsis. Xenika, you researched the student who had a tragic accident. Did you ever give them a name? I don't believe so.
I don't think I did,
Okay.
but
Would you like to, or leave it to me?
You can choose.
All right. So what kind of information exactly are you looking for?
Just any updates in the case, like any information that she wouldn't have initially found, after the accident, sort of thing. Like, I'm sure there was an investigation involved. Based on like where they were searching and what was found after the explosion.
So
Things like I imagine her being like ushered out of there pretty quickly, so she wouldn't have actually been able to investigate the site herself.
Basically what the conclusion came to is that like you were so expertly you were so good at like finding traps on these sites or you know, things to like trigger that could be very dangerous, things to watch out for, that like a simple step trigger that you had overlooked couldn't have been something that you overlooked, and this was taken basically as proof that you had ill intent towards them. For this reason, like, you were expelled and everything. You aren't liked very much by these students because they all like believe you were too good at this to have not seen this. And the basic conclusion was that like the school just paid out the family to basically just like, yeah, this happened on our watch, we're sorry, and then just kind of closed there.
But, like, they never found a body and they never found the artifact.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Oh, interesting. We're getting a little bit of Xenika lore. Haven't gotten much of that yet. I'm excited.
Well, she's been
Not
given
sure
a
if you
new avenue
haven't.
that she can research, so.
There's like, she's given some lore. She's given a good amount of lore.
He's been
You've met my family.
Yeah.
That's lore
Yeah.
itself.
Sounds like a whole fucking family.
That's true. That's true.
Interesting.
That's very
And-
true.
interesting family. She's been punished for being too good at her job, essentially.
It was basically like, this should have been so obvious for someone of her skill that she intentionally left it so that that person would trigger it
Would
instead of her.
Step on it. I see.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason she's working as a private investigator. Because no one will hire her in her own field.
Except for Darwin.
Except for
You're
Darwin.
not in her field.
I mean, we're in analogous fields because I'm still in like the information gathering fields.
Seems like she has a new field.
Yeah. Okay.
She migrated fields.
Out of necessity.
Right.
Okay. Is there any information about the supposed artifact that we were looking for? Like, more than she would have already known? No. Okay.
That's the tricky thing about this. There's nothing mentioned about, looking for the body. It just said like it was disintegrated, but there's no like tracking about like their methodology of understanding how or why they figured that out. And there's also no information or mention at all about the artifact that was there. And in this case, by artifact, we mean an old relic and not magic item.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly magic, but not that level of magic.
We honestly don't know.
Right. So that's
Okay.
that.
I think, like, a little disheartened, she'll head back to her apartment and just stare into the orb that was Nyx.
Okay.
And just realize how quiet everything is.
Now, obviously, you just see like a whirling of energy in there, like a whirling of winds. You do have the ability to use detect magic if you'd like to
Mhm.
see what Ryia was seeing with the like white and black colors.
Yeah, she'll use it.
You use it. It lasts for 10 minutes, and yeah, you can see like this whirlwind of white and black winds. Can you make me a perception check, DC 13?
Don't suck.
Oh, that sucks.
There's something off about what you're seeing, but you're not quite sure exactly what's like making that alert go off in your head. Like what is different about what you're seeing now compared to the information you have. You're not sure.
She's just. I imagine her like trying to talk to the orb, but like, Nyx, can you hear me? Are you okay in there?
It makes no visible response to you.
I'm sorry this happened. We'll find a way to get you out.
As you contemplate this overnight, Darwin, you meet Kara at Ween's World.
Party time, excellent.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Just had to grab a cab.
That's okay. No worries. Why don't we? Is this a place that has like tables? Can we get a table to ourselves, or is it more like a food hall, like beer hall sort of thing?
So it's kind of a combination of both. The middle space is definitely like almost German long table style, but against the walls there are definitely booths that you can sit at.
Okay.
So depending on like the kind of night you want to have, like there's both of those kind of spaces available.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a move for one of the booths then.
Yeah, there's plenty. Like you got here, you called them like 10 minutes ago, they cleared out a space for you. You've got a booth. Well, can't say I've been here before.
You know, I've never been here either, but I saw an ad as soon as I was getting out of work, and
So you wanted some ween after work?
I wanted some ween after. You read my mind. You get out of my head. I hate it when you do that, dude. Get that was my line. Get out of my head, dude. And I just wanted some ween after work. I hate it, dude. Why did you say it before me? Literally read my mind. And now I can't say it anymore.
It's over between us. It can't.
And I wanted some. That just means that we're maybe soulmates, actually. If she was gonna say what I was gonna say, almost soulmates. Perhaps, mayhaps. But that's not the point of this. Soul weens. We're ween mates.
Ween mates. That's just
Mates.
frauding.
2 weens in a pod.
Yeah, no, that's frauding, actually.
2 wings and a sausage casing.
Oh man. That was the point of this night. But before I do that, I was like, oh, why don't I get some drinks, and you look at the menu, see whatever you want to order out. It's my treats.
Sure, but I'm gonna stay sober tonight.
Oh, what would you like to drink then?
Just a soda water would be nice.
Okay, you got it. Gonna make my way over. I don't know how crowded this place is, but I'm just gonna make my way.
Oh, you'd have a waiter coming over towards you because you guys have a booth, so you guys are. You're okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna wait till at least I get one drink in me.
Yeah.
Before I proceed with this conversation. Eventually.
Make me a deception roll, please.
Oh,
Deception roll, okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking Constitution.
this is DC 10. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely able to like. You're definitely still able to keep up the conversation and everything. Kara has no idea that you're about to drop this on her.
I see. Okay. I'm gonna actually like make the conversation kind of flow more towards what I'm eventually gonna talk about, in a sense where it's like I'm gonna say things like, "Oh, do you remember like the other night when, you know, I was like unreachable at a point? She knew that, right?" because when we went out to the, it's not the desert, but it's like the outer,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Greylands.
yeah. She knew I was gonna be like unreachable, so I'm just
Right.
gonna like slowly just kind of shepherd the conversation towards that point.
Yeah.
And then as hopefully the beer has arrived and I'm kind of sipping on it, and I'm just gonna slowly like come right out and say it and say something along the lines of like, you know, as soon as I returned, I saw that someone had entered my old boss's apartment, the person that I was trying to look for. And there was only really one person that knew I was going to be gone at that specific time.
I need you to make an insight check, as your implication here is what's prevalent.
Ooh.
Do you say anything else to her, by the way? Is that where you leave it?
That's where I leave it. I'm gonna wait to see
Okay.
and like see how she reacts.
Yeah. She like puts her fork and knife down and leans back in her booth chair and says, so that's what this is about, huh?
I had my suspicions and I didn't want to believe it. But I feel like the pieces fall kind of too perfectly in place. And I guess I just wanted to confirm this with you, and I didn't want to, make any assumptions, I suppose.
I know you've been looking for him. I know I said I was, taking care of the house and everything over the weekend, but I went over there too. I wanted to see if I could find any clues or something. Maybe pick up something that you might have left out.
And did you find anything?
I didn't find anything. Darwin, they're 20 insight. She's lying
No.
Oh, man.
about the entire statement,
Oh, man.
not
So-
just about not finding anything.
The entire statement isn't like she wanted to help me find something about my boss.
Right.
Oh, this
You can
is
see-
painful.
You can see that she's completely tensed up and she's like almost in business mode now.
This makes my heart ache, and I think Darwin.
Achy breaky heart.
Yeah, Darwin's face kind of drops when she says that because he just senses that she's lying. And I think I would say something along the lines of like, you couldn't have waited until I got back to maybe we could have found something together, or you could have come with me when I went over.
I thought I
Why
might
did
be a
you-
nice surprise if, you came back and I had good news for you. That part she's not lying about.
It just seems, I don't know. I feel as though you might be just being dishonest with me, and that really hurts my heart. So I'm gonna need you to be honest with me here. What were you doing at my boss's apartment? And why did you wait for me to leave before going there?
Darwin, this is gonna be difficult. I need you to make me a DC 20 persuasion check.
Oh, man.
Oh, damn.
I don't think
will
Ryia
say
can help you.
this DC is lower because you got a good insight. Oh, so close,
Oh.
dude. Do you not have anything to power game that?
No old inspiration that you forgot about. No nothing.
No, you
No,
used it
I-
last time.
Yeah.
Okay, 16. You know, Darwin, spontaneity was kind of fun, but not tonight. I'll talk to you later. She picks up her bag and begins to walk away from the booth.
I'm gonna let her do that. I'm just gonna let her walk away. But also, I'm gonna text the group chat that she's not in.
That she's what?
That she's not in.
She's not in.
Yeah, remember we were having like that conversation earlier?
Before you do,
Uh-huh.
you still have that 20 insight. As she said, not tonight, you can tell there was immense conflict, like, behind her stoic face before she left the booth.
There is some possibility still that I might perhaps sway her. I don't know. Maybe I will go after her then. And try to stop her, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you
And,
can easily catch up to her.
And kind of just like stop her, look deeply into her eyes, and kind of ask her like, "Hey, what is this really about? What's going on here?"
Darwin, I can't be having this conversation right now.
But if not now, then when? When will we ever have this conversation?
When I can. Is that not good? Is that... No?
It's not good because it doesn't give me any sort of foundation to stand upon. I'm
Yeah,
really
I get that.
bearing my heart out to you right now, and I feel like you're just lying to me and being dishonest, and that really hurts me. And I thought that that wouldn't happen with us.
Make another persuasion check, please.
Yeah. Oh shit! Nice.
Oh my fucking Christ. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too, Dom. But you know what? Sometimes you have to lie to protect the people that you love. And sometimes you have to lie to the people that you love.
That's not a thing, Kara. That's bullshit. You're lying to me and you're hurting me right now. And anything that you're going through, I want to go through that with you. I want to be there with you through
He
the
doesn't
highs
want to
and
be
lows.
found,
That's why-
Darwin.
Holy shit!
Damn. And that's just to protect himself.
The more people that know, the worse for it is.
But who is he protecting himself from?
Do you know what this job is really about?
I don't. And I feel like I'm being left in the dark about a great deal of many things. And in the same way that you want to lie to the people that you love to protect them, to protect me, I feel like I need to know all the information because that's the only way that I feel like I can protect you and the people that I love.
Aw.
Just
Wait,
have to keep
this isn't so
pushing.
bad.
The problem is that while you have the right intentions, you'll never truly trust me.
But the point is that I do want to trust you, but I can't if you're gonna keep lying to me. That's kind of what I'm
Did you
trying to
think?
say.
Did you think I wanted to lie? He didn't want to be found. If you asked me to hide you out somewhere, would you want me to tell everyone where you were at?
Maybe someone that was close to me, perhaps, to at least let them know that I was okay. But I see where you're coming from. But I just don't see why you had to be dishonest about it.
Well, if you can't see that, then it doesn't matter. She's gonna turn around and walk away.
I'm gonna try to stop her one more time. I'm gonna just turn her around. Just say, like, if you had been honest at the very beginning.
I couldn't have been honest, Darwin. She's crying tears at this point.
I
Aw,
would have
baby.
believed you, and it would have been okay. We could have worked through this together.
Just tell Karen.
I'm gonna, like, hold her very close on a very
She-
tight hug.
She pushes you off.
And I tried to hold her closer. I almost said grapple her, not grapple.
Grapple her.
Zero
no.
movement, bitch!
I'm just gonna.
No means no.
I'm gonna try to, like, hold her really close and, like, tighter, but not like a grapple move.
She's gonna, like, do one of those, like, downward arm swings for you to, like, let her go.
That's okay. I will take it wherever she decides to try to hit me.
She's
Or
not trying to
anything.
hit you, she's just trying to get you off of her.
Yeah.
Then, if it seems like she's really struggling to, like, get me off, then I will let her go.
Wording.
If she's trying to push me off, then I'll let her go.
Still wording?
I know this opened up a lot of maybe things that you didn't want to face right now, and I know that tensions are high and there's a lot of stress on both of our parts, and it's not my intention to stress you out anymore than you're feeling right now. But I am earnest, and I do want to help you, and I do want to protect you, because I hold you very close to my heart. And
What is your goal with this statement? Are you still trying to convince her to stay?
I think, like, in my mind, I'm, like, kind of ruining this relationship that we have going. And, like, this statement is more of me trying to, like, repair that, like, widening rift between us. Because
Okay.
like I know she's after this, she's probably just gonna leave and like be really sad about what happened and like stressed about a relationship, right?
I can't answer that question.
So, well, that's what I'm assuming is like going on. So I just
Yeah.
want to like say this in order to, like, as a method of like, no matter what happens, I just want to reassure you that like I'm not mad at you. Number one, and I'm still here for you, and I understand where you're coming from, and I understand that you're going through a lot of stress. And like whenever you're ready, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna talk to me for a while after this. Whenever you're ready, I'll still be here for you. That, like, all of that encapsulated into my statement previously.
You're smoothing things over, or trying to.
Okay.
Yeah. Sort of, yeah.
I need you to make me a persuasion check. I'm not gonna tell you what the DC is.
Oh man.
I'm stressed.
Oh man. Hello?
Did
Hello.
you roll?
Yeah.
It didn't roll.
I don't see
Oh
it.
man.
The only one connected that I can see on my side is AJ.
Can I send you a screenshot?
Weird.
Because you're not gonna believe this.
Is it a natural 20?
It's another 20, yeah.
Holy
God.
shit!
Oh my god.
That's
Please,
amazing!
please. This isn't even my scene.
Okay, hold
Look,
on.
shit, you're
Let me
right.
try
Oh my
re-entering the game. Maybe that'll do something.
That's why
Oh,
like
I
thought,
see it. I see it.
I thought
It's there.
I thought everybody was
Oh,
shocked
yes.
into silence, and so I was like, "Hello."
Alchemy isn't working for me right now.
Exit the game and come back in. That's what I did.
It did
Yeah,
tell
it's
me
taking forever to load.
that it was like reconnecting before I rolled.
Oh, did it? Some update or something must have happened. I didn't see that. Darwin. I need some time. But if you really understand, then you would understand why I couldn't talk to you.
I do understand, and I understand that it's very stressful what you're doing, and I understand that you might need some space to think and reassess after this. But I want to assure you that my feelings for you haven't changed, and whenever you choose to come back, and I will put that choice and my heart in your hands. I'll be here. I'll be here for you.
You're a fool.
I'm your fool.
Too corny.
Darwin
Oh.
just kind of chuckles a little bit. Yeah.
It's a little too much excitement for one night. And I gotta let him know that you know now. So, guess I'll be away for a bit. Well,
I would say that Darwin's tail kind of just like visibly droops after she says away for a bit. You know, I can say is that I understand, and I'll be here. I'll be here when you get back.
what did you find in his apartment?
I didn't find anything. I only know that, you know, some people came, people dressed as movers possibly,
above board. If I'm remembering correctly, you took some of that dust that you found like on the countertop, didn't you? You were talking to Xenika about getting it like forensic at some point, but you never did anything with it.
Hmm.
Didn't we just assume it was cocaine?
Never discussed it IRL.
Yeah, I don't think we discussed that. That does sound familiar.
Just assume, yeah. I mean,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you tell her about just the
We'll
dust
let her know.
particles, and she says, "You're gonna want to check it again." And this time, she's gonna turn around and walk away for good.
Ooh.
I gonna let her walk away this time.
nice.
You're doing anything after?
I
I'm gonna let her walk away and
And
then watch
I
that
guess
ass.
I'm gonna no, I was thinking okay, so I was gonna go back inside and I was like, is it really insensitive to like finish the food?
No,
no.
it's not insensitive. It's just like,
Well, you paid for it.
yeah. What else are you gonna do with it?
Might just go back inside and have like a sad meal to myself while I'm drinking some beer and having some wings. Now just solo I'm just solo weaning.
Just a video call Ryia and Shell while they're finishing up the bag of holding with your weird human face filter.
And a nondescript ween in your hand.
Oh,
It's like close enough to the shape of a head that it also has a face filter on it.
oh no.
No, dude.
I'm gonna finish my sad meal.
Shell, as you're like doing some stitching to make a bag, you get a text from Kara. Emergency, have to be out of town for a few days.
I'll text back, everything okay? You in danger?
No, not in danger. We'll see you on Monday.
Be safe.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to do for Thursday?
Bed.
Alright.
No spell slots or anything.
Well, shower, then bed.
I guess chill.
That wraps up Thursday, and we'll get into the last work day of the week when we come back
Yeah.
from a quick break. Don't go anywhere, folks, because the piston is right
No.
around the corner. Piston,
No.
Mark 1.
No piston, please.
So many of us have already clicked no on this advertisement, and it just keeps coming back.
You try to click on the
Welcome to
X,
my
but then
show.
it ends up clicking on the ad. Anyways, yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Back, hey, welcome back, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I had noodles on my tongue. I was about to take a bite.
Definitely nothing happened. You don't have to worry about it.
We did not have an extended conversation about wieners.
We are.
The whiplash. So amazing. Alright, it's Friday, guys.
Cool.
You guys want to do anything? You learned prestidigitation. You're on your way to making a bag. Kara's upset and unavailable to be contacted now. Xenika, your sister still has not contacted you.
She'll text her again.
There's no response.
Keep forgetting to add prestidigitation. Whoops.
Xenika's gonna look at Darwin and say, "You're good with technology, right?"
Yes. Darwin responds a little downtroddenly. Because he's going through some stuff right now.
I'm just gonna ask Xenika to make an insight check. Just real quick. And Darwin, what is your charisma score?
How do I check the score?
What is your charisma modifier?
16 plus 3.
Did that roll?
It's the 16.
Okay.
Okay. 7.
Did that roll
okay.
for you guys? Okay,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
I
roll
see
for
the
me,
7.
so.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You may
just
want to
sign
just log out and log
Yeah.
back in real quick.
Yeah.
Doing the same.
You don't know what's up, but at the very least, you can see that Darwin's tail is not wagging as excitedly as it normally does. The tail, the blasted tail.
Always gives me away.
Xenika winces a little bit and. Do you want to talk about it?
Darwin kind of like has. I don't know how to describe it. It's like sort of has tears in his eyes. His eyes are like, but not really. He's like, no, I'm totally fine. What do you need?
Xenika's gonna get up from her desk and walk over to him and start scritching him behind the ear.
Uh-oh.
Buddy, it gets better.
Aww.
I'm going to begrudgingly accept that because I don't know if I really like people doing that, but it is a very comforting thing to me.
I just imagine the leg going. I am HR, bitch.
I forgot about that. Forgot that you're actually in charge of this company.
Oh man.
What did you need?
She like looks around looking for like a Kleenex or something to hand him, and it's like, I was wondering if you might be able to hack my sister's cell phone. She's still been kind of MIA. Getting to question whether or not her company was telling me the truth about where she is and what she's up to.
Darwin kind of like sobers up, perks up a little bit, and like looks at Xenika and is like, "That's very illegal."
It's just
And?
completely sober, instantly sobered up.
But I can certainly try.
She gives him her number.
Yeah, I'll try doing that. What?
Like, I'm just looking for her location, or at least the location of her phone.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. It's like, what do you want to get out of this? Just like her GPS location,
Yeah.
essentially, or of her phone, or
If I could find her, great, but like I'm not expecting that from her phone necessarily. She seemed pretty glued to her phone, so I'm hoping if I can find her phone, at least I can locate her that way. And if not, who knows?
and like maybe we could find the last time she called somebody, and then coordinate that with her like GPS ping at that time. I'm assuming
Maybe.
that they're always like the phone's always connected to the net, right?
Like if I could, like, I don't know, somehow turn on, like, find my whatever this world's equivalent of an iPhone is.
Find my
Find my-
pad.
Find my pad. And just have it so I can track her on my phone.
Is that a
That
thing?
would work too.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Remotely switch on that thing.
You don't have the specific program for it, so you'll have to do some hacking, but you could definitely do it.
Let me see here. Can I not use? Never mind. I was gonna say, can I not use remote switch? But it's a device within range. Can the range be infinite if I do it over the net?
Technically, yes. But you'd have to know like the exact device you're trying to get to. That's like the caveat.
Even with the information that Xenika gives me, I can't do that.
Oh, sorry, I'm speaking in like general. If for this instance, like you have her phone number, if you can use that to locate her GPS signal, then you can do it.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe I'll use remote switch then and try to turn on like her find my pad feature or something of that sort.
Okay, so you'll have to locate the phone first. Let's look up programs. You're using remote switch. Target a basic device and remotely turn it on or off.
That's like a bit of a not a stretch, but like not exactly to what the description is.
So like this isn't gonna help you find the phone, but you can use this to like, I don't know, if you can get to the phone first, you could like use the phone camera to like look at something and remote switch from there.
Like remote switch something on the phone, or remote switch something that the phone sees?
That the phone sees. If you're trying to turn on another program, like that's you don't have like the thing for it, so it would just basically be a decrypt. You just have to try and like hack your way into it.
I see. Can I at least try to like ping the phone somehow?
Right.
Just see, like, where it
Again,
is?
you have to find the phone first. So you have the phone number. Make me your programming check to see if you can locate it using the phone number. Okay. It takes you a couple of hours, but you do eventually get a connection to the number that you were given. The first piece of information that you get is a GPS coordinate, which Xenika would be able to confirm is her sister's condo.
Okay, so now that we have her GPS coordinate, and I'm just talking to Xenika now, like, do you want to go... This is where her phone's at. Or at least the last known location of her phone.
Okay.
Do you want to go check it out, or...
Let's look up that GPS first. See where it is.
It's a... I think you confirmed that it was her condo, so that's like where she lives currently.
Okay. Is there any way of tracking the movement?
Is there a way to track the movement? Can I do that?
Yeah. Again, it just you'd have to hack it.
It'd just be another like a hacking check.
Right.
I do that.
Okay. Give me another coding.
I believe.
Yeah. How long do you guys wait?
Basically the work day. Like, I still gotta work for like the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Wait and see if it pings.
I can do this all day because she's working for the next 8 hours.
Yeah. The entirety of the 8 hours, the phone has not moved. And in fact, the phone has not moved so much that it has been in the exact same position for 8 hours, meaning it hasn't even changed rooms. It has not been touched or picked up to be looked at. It has not moved an inch.
I would let Xenika know this and kind of be like, did your sister go through something recently? Is she just sleeping all day, maybe? Because her phone hasn't moved in like 8 hours. So that's a little
It
suspicious.
seems strange. I know. I don't know if she's been working nights or. The lady at our office said that they'd contact me, and get her to contact me, but.
Even if she is working nights, her phone wouldn't. It would move from this spot, right? It's been in the same exact spot for 8 hours plus straight. So that's a little suspicious, if you ask me.
Darwin sees a thing. Suspicious.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm always everything's suspicious.
I think I'd go to her condo building and see if I could talk to the concierge.
Are you leaving work? Or doing this after work?
I'll do it. Well, it's been 8 hours of watching her phone not do anything, so I'm assuming work is done.
Right. You right.
I will tag along.
Okay. So before we get back to you guys, Shell and Ryia, you guys also have morning and day. Would you like to do
Day?
anything? You can do anything.
We could work on that bag.
He can't, I think, right? Because all we have to do is... Oh, wait. We just need materials now, right?
Yeah.
You have to spend the rest of the materials, and once the materials are spent, you have to do the finishing DC.
Right. Yeah, why not?
So, yeah, Shell, go ahead and give me the roll first, so that we can see if all the materials are spent. Should be easy enough.
Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. I see.
Yeah, that's definitely enough. And Ryia, since you are the primary crafter, you're the only one that can finish the project. So go ahead and give me the roll to see if you can finish.
Okay.
Today.
And... Anima!
Oh.
I have a question which I also did ask last time.
Mhm.
You would be able to finish the bag today. Would you like to finish it now, or would you like to try later to attempt a masterwork bag of holding?
I'm going to be very, very honest with everyone over the table. I will make everyone a bag of holding. I will not have a regular bag of holding, so my bag of holding will be masterworked. However, for now, I will stop
That's
and finish
fine.
the work.
All right, so you guys have a bag of holding.
Killer. I'm gonna text Xenika
That's so funny.
in the group chat. Just be like, "Hey girl, look, guess what I got for you?" And send a picture of, I guess, me and Shell posing with the bag. I'm giving you like a beaming thumbs up, and the other hand is like, "Huh?" And I imagine Shell is just stone-faced.
Yeah, he's just very deadpan. He's like not even really. He's like looking at you, but like kind of irritated. Like, why are you putting me in this picture?
I imagine Shell is just, like very stone-faced and looking at like the camera, and just one of his hands is holding a needle in front of his chest for like no
Yeah,
reason.
It was gonna be something like that, or like he's got a Sharpie because he also drew like a moth on that one.
Mm-hmm. Very Addams Family like. Okay. Now Shell and Ryia, you guys would also have an afternoon. Is this checking on Xenika's sister business something you guys would all do together?
I wouldn't mind tagging along, but if you guys don't think of like don't think they'd reach out for that. That's also Joe.
I think
Kinda-
we'd just say where we're going.
In a sort of open invite sort of way.
We like, do you need any help?
I would say so, probably, just because the circumstances are a little bit. I mean, like you said earlier, everything's just kind of suspicious to me. But the circumstances are suspicious to me, and so I would accept any help.
More eyes?
I guess. Like, I'm just asking the concierge if they can do a wellness check,
Oh, I see.
and then see what happens from there.
I would just text like her phone hasn't moved in 8 hours. That's all. That's all.
That's... How long ago was it that you last checked?
9 hours, I guess now, or well, we've checked it in the last hour-ish, depending on how long it takes to get to the condo. We've been keeping an eye on it for at least 8 hours, and it hasn't moved.
So yeah, all of you go over to Xenika's sister's condo. And you're just checking in with the front desk to do a wellness check?
Yeah, to see if that's possible.
In-
The way she'd phrase it is like, look, she's my sister, she's been out of contact with the family. I really don't want to get the police involved to send them here. If you could, one of you could potentially just go up, knock on her door, maybe if she doesn't respond, maybe unlock her door. I'm assuming you guys have like a master key. Just check to make sure she's okay. I don't even have to see her, I just need to know.
Well, what I could do, the privacy of our tenants is of utmost importance to us, so while we could do the check, could not really tell you one way or the other, unless they were okay with it.
I just want to know that she's alive, because she's not. It's not like her to be this completely out of contact with the family.
I'm just trying to be clear that I may not be able to tell you that. It's depending on if they wish to be private or not.
You can't even tell us if she's breathing.
I could not even confirm if that tenant lives exactly where your address is. For
So
them.
what you're saying is I should get the police involved.
That's
We
what I'm
will work
saying.
with the authorities to the best of our cooperation.
But not family. Got it.
But not family. Great. Well, I admire your dedication to your job, but I will be getting the authorities involved.
I'll see you in 2 hours.
Yeah, Xenika goes outside and actually calls the cops.
Yeah.
Non-emergency line, because she's not a dick.
Yeah, you call 9911. The non-emergency line goes on. Police,
Could
what's your
always-
non-emergency?
I need to request a wellness check.
Wellness check.
Yes. My sister's been out of contact with the family, and I just want to ensure that she's okay.
Address, please.
She'll give her the address.
Contact number, please.
Gives her number. And also her sister's number, if that's what they care about.
And your name, please.
Xenika Ayalo.
And who are we checking in with on site?
Checking in with my sister's Yara.
Apologies. I believe you mentioned this is the person we're checking on. Who are we supposed to see when we get on site?
I'm on site, and there's also the concierge, and she'll put her hand. What's your name, sir?
My name's Jack.
Not you, the concierge.
Oh, I thought you went outside.
Yeah, she's gonna walk back in and get
Oh,
his
okay.
name.
My name is Philippe.
He says his name is Philippe.
Excuse me, who's on the line with you? The officer?
Yes,
Yes, their
his-
name?
Officer Jack. This is
Okay.
Philippe. Puts him on speakerphone.
Hey, Jack, I'll see you in 2 hours. Oh, it's this fucking guy. Alright. Click.
They already know.
And he'll meet you there.
I'm assuming there's some sort of chair or something to sit in.
There's definitely a comfortable lobby. For everyone else, it seems like Yara does well enough for herself that she can afford a nice place. Like, this is almost like luxury hotel lobby style, but this is for like a condo that people live in. It's very nice, a nice residence.
If the concierge didn't immediately give her up.
Oh no.
Oh, they both disconnected at the same time.
Uh-oh!
That means their internet cut out.
I guess they're not coming to meet us.
Uh-oh! Let's just do that. Okay. For now, since this is primarily your scene, Xenika, we'll continue for a bit. Hopefully they can rejoin. Okay. Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I was like, did I disconnect? Holy shit, what's going on? So yeah, the police come on site. They talk with a concierge guy, and the police actually ask you to wait in the lobby while they go check on your sister.
Which is fine by me.
You were
He
here.
waits and she shuffles her feet.
You were here a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a wellness check shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. It's been an hour.
She starts to
see
pace
A
nervously.
second and third car pull up with lights on.
She starts to panic and she grabs Darwin's hand. Darwin, what's going on? Why is it taking so long?
I don't know. I'm becoming visibly a little bit more nervous as more police cars show up, and they're also, I think, visibly a little bit more nervous, right? Because they show up with lights on and things are seemingly more escalating more, right?
Yeah, it's almost like they're being a little casual about it too. They came with lights on but no siren, right? They're walking out of the car and then walking into the hotel lobby and through. But no one's running, no one's they don't have hands on anything, right?
It's
are just
not
kinda
an immediate
casual.
emergency.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
it still
But
feels
something's going on.
going down, right? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it feels like it, right? Yeah. I hope that's how it feels.
Yeah. That's the general vibe I'm getting. Is they're being a little bit casual about it, but definitely something's going down right now.
Yeah. Usually when they don't run, they're not calling for the paramedics.
Although that might be a good sign.
Either her
mark?
place is tossed and they think something's happened, or she's dead up there.
Do you know where she lives exactly? What her room is?
I do, but it's swarming with cops now. I can't just go up there.
Xenika would like you to make me a fate roll.
Man.
D20?
Yes, straight D20.
I'm still not seeing it. Did that actually roll?
I don't see it.
I also don't see it.
Oh, oops.
Let me
Okay.
try exiting and coming back in.
Hang on, it's... When I click on it, it's just adding dice. There we go.
There it is. As you guys are deliberating, it takes, you guys are saying this quick. It's like a 10, 15-second conversation. And you hear sirens now. As you look over towards the window, towards the parking lot of the lobby. Ambulance.
I kind of look over at Xenika, and in a very serious voice, I tell her, we should just go, see what's happening.
No. No, I don't know if I could see her hurt.
But what's the alternative? We just stay down here and do what?
The cops know what they're doing. I don't... What if I mess something up?
I still think we should go. Because whatever happens already happened. No matter what it is. And going up there won't change that. Whether we stay down here or we go up there.
Alright.
As you guys
She's
are
like-
saying this, the ambulance, the team from the ambulance are like sprinting with a stretcher.
We followed them up, like I'm guessing it's up the apartments or like through the elevator or anything like that. Would we
Yeah,
get in their
these guys
way?
are taking the elevator.
Yeah, we'd have to run up the stairs.
There's like a
something.
second elevator. You could.
Oh.
This place is nice enough to have multiple.
I mean, yeah, I'd be willing to do either, whichever one you feel like. Is
Xenika
most-
is like still very torn about like messing up an investigation and getting in the cops and paramedics' ways. Like,
That's the way that I see it now, is that you can either not be on the scene and leave it to fate, or be there and maybe have a chance to do something if there is something that's wrong.
yeah, let's go up to in the elevator. We might be able to meet them on the same floor. As long as it's not fob activated or some bullshit like that.
No, you guys go up the elevator, and on that floor are immediately greeted by one of the cops that you recognize was walking into it, like one of the other cars. He says, "Excuse me, guys. Apologies, but we're going to have to ask you to stand back for a bit. We need the space."
Where's Yara? Is she alright?
I'm sorry, miss. Can I have your name?
Yara Aiello. I called you guys to check on my sister.
You're Xenika.
Yes.
All right. He radios in and mumbles into his shoulder. And he yells down the hall, "Family on site!" He walks you over to the room, and at this point, like, as you're like halfway down the hall, you see the stretcher come out and like go down the other way towards the nearest open elevator.
Empty or with a body on it?
There is a body on the stretcher.
Does the body have wings?
You can't tell.
Do I see any hair or anything?
Make me a perception.
Hello.
Perception.
Hello.
What did I miss?
Couple more cops came to check out Yara, and then an ambulance came. Ambulance went up the elevator. Party followed. You guys are in the hallway of the condo now, and a body has come out of the condo on a stretcher with emergency medics.
Oh shit.
You're like halfway down the hall. You can't see defining features of a silk wing on there, but you catch, even though it's at a distance, you catch a glimpse of the face, and you know it's your sister.
Looking at one of the cops, I'm like, can I go with her?
They're gonna have to go as fast as they can. They're not gonna slow down, but I can take you to her.
Okay. What happened?
Not sure. From what we could tell, it seemed like a drug overdose.
God.
We're still investigating, but there were a few needles on the floor.
Needles? What was she into?
Not sure yet.
I know work has been working her pretty hard, but she's... I've never known her to use.
Well, we can't let you into the apartment, but we can let you look in if you'd like to do that. Otherwise, I can take you over to the hospital where she'll be at. Again, we're still investigating.
Would you let my friend Darwin look? I should really go with my sister. I need to let my parents and my brothers know.
Darwin, do you have a badge?
I do have an I don't have a badge, but I do work with
Yeah.
investigators all the time. No?
I'm sure you have a license of some sort.
Well,
Dog tag,
I can't
maybe?
let you on site now, but at request of family, if you fill out some paperwork, we could let you investigate the site as well. You'll have to come with us down to the office, though. For the two who have returned, Ryia and Shell, welcome back. Hopefully your connection stays. You guys are also in the scene if you'd like to interact.
Sure. Just a heads up, I am on my phone's hotspot, so
Yeah.
I might sound robot-y, so it might be. Okay.
Yeah,
no worries.
same.
Understandable.
I'm good. I'm horrified.
Yeah, I'm curious about taking a peek, but I don't want to actually go in. They said they'd let us look.
Like,
But they'd let
basically
me
just from the
look,
hall.
Yeah,
They're not letting you inside the residence at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Xenika would take a look inside quickly, just clock what she can, and then head with the officer to go to the hospital.
Make a perception
Yeah.
check at disadvantage.
Can I use my restore balance to remove that disadvantage?
Oh, you haven't used it yet?
Well, it's a new day, right? So
Oh,
since we're in the
no.
moment, isn't everything restored? I mean, I still have one use of it no matter what. I just thought that our resources were only tapped for the week.
Yeah, for God, what is it called? For downtime stuff? All downtime
Yeah.
stuff is same resource for the week, which this would be included in that.
Okay.
So
I
it
still have one
refreshes
more
for, like,
use of the restore
combats.
balance.
Okay.
Okay, so for combats, not for
Yeah.
daily scenes or anything.
Yeah, for combats or high stress. I wouldn't specifically call this as high stress as combat yet. It's definitely tense
Sure.
though.
So still disadvantage?
Depends on them.
But I do have a use of it, and I'd like to use it, yeah. So
Okay, so it's gonna be a normal roll.
not at disadvantage. Well, I tried, I'm sorry.
Just a little
Could
too
I
much
do
panic.
one?
Yeah, Shell, you can do one at disadvantage.
Oops, I didn't do that at disadvantage.
Roll
I'll
one
do
more.
one more. Perception check. Well, it's hilarious.
Anyone else like to do one?
Are we just looking inside of
At
the?
disadvantage.
You're basically like just looking through the door as you're passing by the condo. That's all you're getting basically.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Yeah, I will. I'll give it a look.
Perception disadvantage.
Wow, I did the same roll!
What the
I'm not getting it.
fuck?
My connection
Double
is faltering
19s.
really bad.
Everyone gets 19s except
Shell, you got a
19.
double 19. Darwin got a double 19.
19, sir.
Wow.
Buddy.
Okay.
Holy shit.
These are crazy.
What the
rolls
fuck
today.
is happening? Hold on. I don't think the stream is getting it. So, one sec. Let me reset the stream. Stream view. Stream view. Okay. Maybe it'll work now. Maybe it'll work. Hold on. Let me do a test run. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, Xenika, just a little too much panic. Ryia, you're probably like right next to her, just seeing everything that's happened in this scene. Maybe hits a little too. It's just like a little too real. It's someone that you're, building a relationship with now. Darwin and Shell, you're able to just compartmentalize a little bit more. You can see immediately that like the entire house kind of looks like a mess. You don't really see exactly where they could have been, or you don't really spot the needles that they were talking about. But you do see on the ground there are several like several picture frames that are like bent out of shape on the ground. A bunch of those look like they have maybe the same person. It's really hard to tell it at this distance, but they all do look like they have some sort of partner in them. You guys are all taken by the officer together to the local hospital. You guys are admitted into the waiting room, of course, and yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're here?
Oh, Xenika's calling her parents. And Korik.
Okay.
In the picture, real quick, you say that it's like the sister and her partner?
Yes.
Where's the partner?
All of the pictures that were on the ground that you were able to glance had someone else with Yara in them. You couldn't really make out faces, but like they all had someone in them.
It was just one other
Oh,
person.
so not necessarily the same person?
It might be the same. It might be different. You couldn't take out. You couldn't make out detail because again, you're very quickly passing by.
Yeah. Did your sister have a partner? Like a husband or something? Or
I
she
know she was
single?
looking for Mr. Right. She never mentioned anyone. I knew she was trying. I knew she was
Maybe not.
kind of scared of getting old and being alone, but don't know. She didn't exactly have the best dating track record. I don't know. I don't know what happened here.
Well, your
she's-
family and
My
Go
my
ahead.
family can be kind of intrusive. I get that. Frankly, Yara is the most intrusive in my life usually, so this is very different. It's weird.
well, what if you are family though? Couldn't you somehow work with that paperwork to like allow you to investigate it also?
Of course, but honestly, it's not the right time. I need to make sure she's okay, and if she's not, I don't want her to be alone. Xenika just kind of paces.
So you guys are tensely waiting. A doctor comes out to meet you, and she says that she's stabilized but in no condition to meet with anyone. She'll need at least a couple days of rest before she can be seen.
Oh, she lived.
Yeah. Is there any indication what she took?
Not quite at the moment. We saw some injection sites in the crux of her elbow, but other than that, doesn't seem to be any foul play. There doesn't seem to be any physical marks on her body besides those.
Was there... Did she have... Were all the track marks fresh? Or was there an indication of long-term use?
Not long-term use, I would say, but definitely seems like she favored a spot.
I would not like her. I guess there's no indication as to whether or not this was an intentional overdose or an accidental one. Was the amount... I don't know, have you conducted a blood test?
I haven't gotten the results yet. I wish I could answer more of your questions, but she's only been here an hour.
She's not conscious yet, is she?
No.
Could you make sure they called me when she wakes up?
I'll make sure you're the first person to know as soon as she can see someone.
Thank you. She'll call her parents back and basically give them the rundown of what she knows and that they're not allowing visitors and that they'll call us when she wakes up.
Yeah, you like... You call your mom and you can hear your dad over in the background. And like as you're talking, you can hear them walking down the hall into the hospital. I'm seeing them like on the other side.
She hangs up and just like hugs her mom.
Yeah, they both hug you back. Completely taken unaware by this.
Mm-hmm.
They had no clue either. I
the
mean, it
twins with
seemed
them?
like the twins are definitely here, but they're quiet. Um, yeah, everything is like they knew something was up, but you know, Yara had her own life, so at some point they guessed they should let her do her own thing and welcome her back when she needs to be there. They,
Am I able
you know,
to
mhm.
hack your phone once more? And one of two things. The first one would be to maybe find like her latest correspondence with somebody, either text or like a call.
Okay, so
See who that
you
is.
want to dig into her phone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a coding roll.
Sorry, I was coughing, but would I be able to enlist the help of her brothers?
Ooh, very interesting.
Because remember, they're also very technically literate people too.
Right. Sorry, dog. I'm just not in the mood.
I understand. I'm still gonna try to go through with it though.
They don't stop you. They're just like,
They just gone
Not
through
in the
like
right
a tough time.
headspace.
yeah, they're just not there.
Totally understandable.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a coding check.
Completely average.
Would it be easier because I've already hacked into her phone from before?
You can already connect back to her phone. This is to see like if you can find anything hidden besides like the normal stuff you can access now.
Check her photo reel.
So like the latest thing that happened on her phone was yesterday. It seems like she sent about 200 texts to a number that never read the messages. There's no read receipt on it. The last read receipt was from a week ago. This is to a person in her phone named Baby with a heart next to it. And the messages that she's sending keeps repeating like, hey, are we gonna talk? Call me back. I need to talk to you, please. Let's talk this out. Etc., 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 etc.
Let's see.
I'm
Suspicious.
that is yeah. Definitely more to it here, but I'm trying to think about like how to approach this. Am I able to get like any sort of GPS coordinates from before her phone was like in the same place for 8 hours? Maybe like at her last location?
For her, that's kind of tough. Because normally I would say Yara's not the kind of person to have like location tracking turned on.
Mm-hmm.
But you're a hacker. We'll just make this a really hard DC. So yeah, go ahead and make a coding roll.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't really have like pins or anything set up in her like location apps. So you can see like a list of her favorite places that she's been. It seems like, you know, her work is pinned in her maps app, and her house is there, and her mom's house is there. Just common places that you would normally find.
Let's see. I think that's all I can really think of for now.
Okay.
Can you check her photo reel?
Yeah, if you're asking, I can
Yeah.
definitely try to do that. Is that one more coding roll?
No. What exactly are you looking for in the photo reel?
Her with an unknown romantic partner, potentially.
Yeah, like the last like 16 scrolls of the thumb, you can see her with a man. Looks like the same man.
The same man as we
From
saw
the picture?
from the pictures.
You can't tell that. You need to.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Just the same man over a series of several pictures.
Yeah.
Is it a man that Xenika would have recognized?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
make a society check. Is there a society skill that I put
No.
in this game? It's knowledge and
Wrong
technology,
game.
right?
Yeah. Maybe history?
No.
Lore?
There's no lore.
Oh.
Just make a knowledge roll. I think knowledge fits the best.
Oh yeah, that's Star Wars 5e. Sorry.
All good.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't recognize this man.
Really quick question. When when I saw the text to the whoever was named Baby, did I see a number attached to that
You can
contact?
pull a number from it. It's a saved contact.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull that number and then I'm gonna use that number to like against our database to see who it belongs to find like this
Or
person's
we
real
could
name.
just call it.
If we call
just
it,
call it.
then
He doesn't know our number.
You would after we call it.
yeah, I'd rather look this person up and like know information about them without them knowing that we know who this person is. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're doing the
I'm
police's
actually-
job.
I'm actually
Right there.
curious. I don't know who this person is, but out of curiosity, she's actually gonna ask one of the hospital personnel who Yara's emergency contact is.
Okay, hold on. Darwin, let me give you this information first. You look through your database as Xenika walks off really quickly over to the
Nurse's station.
nurse's station. Darwin, you're able to pull a very, very thin file. There's like not much information on this at all, meaning there's been like no scandals and no real like nothing meaty to really pull this person into the news. But this person is like a G rank celebrity, I guess. They're like a very niche name that if
G-rank
you were
celebrity.
in that world, you would know them. They are a up and coming high fashion artist named Rock Bottom.
So she
They-
hit rock
She's
bottom.
dating.
She hit rock bottom.
Rock Bottom is their name. Is the actual name?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. God, how did I spell it? I think it was like this. RUKBHAUTIN. As soon as this name is mentioned, Shell, you would recognize it.
Oh.
Wow, team.
How would I recognize it? What?
G rank
the-
celebrity that you might know.
Like a fashion? Maybe you're like into fashion stuff?
You bought clothes at his store.
Wait, yeah, this is from my past a bit. Like, there was that clothing delivery thing I got. Yeah, I only vaguely remember this.
You were asked to. Is it okay if I reveal to everyone?
Absolutely, go ahead.
You were asked by Mr. Bottom to escort him, and the only thing that he required was that you look fashionable as his bodyguard. And that's how you know him.
Okay. Interesting. Huh.
You're gonna have to go
I
back
think-
and read those notes.
Yeah, it's in a separate notepad, I believe.
Old
Interesting.
notes.
Old notes, yeah. I think like he doesn't say anything, but like it's obvious that he's like, oh, I know that guy. Like clearly recognizes him by the look on his face or something.
Yeah.
Your sister was dating him.
I guess.
Messy. Messy. Okay.
Xenika, you go over to the nurse's station, ask who the emergency contact for Yara is, and they have it down as your mom and dad.
Okay. All right. Strange. I think Xenika's like out, like on her pad, like searching this rock bottom dude. Like anything she can find out about him.
He has several boutique stores up on the sky layer and the sky layer only. That's about it. I suppose Xenika will be spending the night at the hospital?
Probably.
Even though you can't visit her, right? You spend the night there?
Yeah.
Okay. For everyone else...
just for the record, she has the orb on her. She wouldn't have left it at her apartment. The orb is with her always.
Yeah. One sec. Yeah, are you guys doing anything? Are you guys ending the night here?
Yeah, I'd start filling out that paperwork to investigate the apartment.
Okay. You'd be able to do so. They let you know that once the paperwork is processed, you'll get notified. Should be sometime in the morning.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
That's fast for police for some jive
Yeah.
turkeys.
For some bureaucracy, yeah.
That's quick for jive turkeys.
Speedy jive turkeys.
I'll just
Listen,
go home.
the police of New York again don't fuck around, but they do find out.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of to do right now.
Okay. So everyone else, I believe, is going to their own beds. Own beds.
Yeah.
Yes, but I have a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So if Darwin's applying to be able to investigate the home, is it assumed that he has people working underneath him, so we'd be allowed to go in and help him?
You would have to be employed by him. So, like, he's filling out paperwork, and he has to, like, clearly state his company and who's going to be on this site, right? So, if anyone's going to be there, it's going to be him and Xenika, but you guys are not employed under that company.
Does Darwin's company subcontract?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Could just hire me for, like, a day.
List them as contractors?
Generally,
Yeah.
I mean, it's your company, but generally they haven't because you are the subcontractor. But it's your company.
I mean, hey, if you guys got it, then you guys got it.
If
I just
if I'm
figured-
able to,
Mhm.
then I would list them as contractors.
Consultants.
Consultants, yeah, contractors.
Consultants
anything
to the
of that
consultants.
sort.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
if there's anything like magical in there.
Make a persuasion check.
God. Hey, what's your charisma?
Darwin's is good.
Oh, good.
Jinx. By saying it was good.
You when you hand this paperwork in, you get a look like, are you serious? And then the guy looks at his watch. Says, "Fuck it, it's the weekend," and stamps it.
Yeah.
It's Saturday
Yes,
morning.
Guys.
Yes.
What's Saturday night? Morning.
Like, yeah, if he's willing to do that, I'll take it. I don't care.
Yeah. So are you guys? I'm assuming you guys are long rested. It's the morning now. Yes.
Mhm.
You guys did all that.
Mhm.
Okay, Xenika, you spent the night at the hospital. There is a nurse that comes to check on you because you're, of course, not fully asleep in this situation. She lets you know that your sister's condition hasn't worsened. It's stabilized, hasn't really changed much. Let you know every about 2 hours or so. And yeah, that happens. I suppose Darwin would text you in the morning, "Hey, we're gonna go check out your sister's condo." Are you gonna stay at the hospital or go with?
I think she's gonna stay at the hospital.
I personally would as well. This is a little too close.
Yeah, don't. No.
We could also
Yeah.
get this kind of stuff done without you right now. Like, family's definitely more important.
Just keep me in the loop.
Yeah.
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 So we'll all meet up, except
Definitely no reason to
Except for
bring
Xenika.
Xenika along, except at history. Okay, so the three of you are on site at this condo. You show your IDs, and the process allows the three of you to walk in after putting on like bags and plastic gloves on. Entering the site immediately, like first thing you do is like to go up to those frames, and yes, it's all the same person, and you confirm this is all rock bottom.
okay, add condo. Okay, had to do my notes. All right, and they're on the ground, or are they
Yeah, it
just
looks like
up
they
in
were thrown on the
there?
ground.
Okay. So are they damaged, or are they just on the ground? But okay.
The frames are damaged. They're like holographic images, so they're not like there's no like smashed glass or anything, but the frames are
Okay.
bent because they were thrown on the ground.
Okay. Oh man, I feel like I'm doing some forensic bullshit. Guess I'm looking for signs of a struggle, because it looks like there was some sort of like violence here, judging by the frames, even if it was just like a personal outburst where you do that dramatic like and like you throw it all on the ground.
Right. Make an investigation check.
Are those needles still there?
There is a picture of where the needles were on the ground, and one of those like number cards where evidence used to be. It looks like the needles were probably taken to like
Smart.
forensics, or not forensics.
Like evidence, collected as evidence.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
chemical testing.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my pad and take a picture of all the different points where they had like evidence. You know how they have that little card you said with the number.
Right.
Maybe like I'm gonna take a picture of each of those points.
There are 3 number cards. One is next to the photo frames. Another one is in the kitchen. It looks like the fridge doors are still open, and looks like all of the like the drawers were even pulled out and like thrown, so all of their silverware is like on the ground. And then there is one next. Oh, it's like on the little coffee table in front of their sofa. That has the picture of the needles on top.
Okay. I'm guessing I get nothing from my 6 too.
Oh, sorry, you rolled.
Just move on from that. Yeah.
You're not quite sure what to make of the situation, but the most basic thing you can garner is that this is a individual outburst. There wasn't a confrontational struggle between multiple people here.
This is sad. I think she might have just been, like, in a rough spot.
Yeah, but Xenika said this is very unlike her, right? So if it's very unlike her, it's unlikely that like someone would immediately want to do hard inject into your veins drugs from just being in a rough spot.
You know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, it might behoove us to maybe find any groups or organizations that she may have been close with. Because I don't want to suspect foul play, but I'd be lying if this wasn't straight out of the Corpo handbook. Like, plant drugs to get someone discredited or even killed, like, oh no, they overdosed. Like, maybe it's what I've been through, but what I'm thinking is, who wanted this girl dead? Or maybe she's on some hard times.
Yeah, like, are we able to like look around the apartment to find some sort of like documents or anything that the police haven't already just like straight up just confiscated?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
May I assist with that?
Oh.
You could make your own investigation check.
I like that.
Yeah.
We're all investigators.
Shell, you've already made an investigation check.
I
So
see. I
unfortunately-
thought it was specific to what I was looking at.
No, it
Everybody
was the
was
whole
good.
place.
Everybody was better than me.
see.
This is my job.
Well, I technically did not. I just
Had to take
wasted
it
my
that
only
way.
good roll.
That's okay. We'll get more of those.
Sure.
Yeah, Darwin, you're looking for any sort of like connection that you can research. You're not really finding anything besides the name of the guy that you found last night, Rock Bottom. Ryia, you're looking for other kinds of clues. Something maybe that isn't directly related to this case. Something that can tell you more about Rock Bottom or Yara herself. Something that'll teach you maybe where she was in her mindset or where she was in her life that would lead to this rather than what came out before this or what came out after this. You're able to find like a couple shoe boxes that were very, very well hidden in your closet.
Ooh.
Inside are like letters and pictures. From what you can assume, these are probably like things that she values the most highly out of anything, because they were kept like in a place that would be out of the ordinary to just reach to. You had to work to get these boxes out.
Okay.
And inside are many pictures of her family. A lot of the letters are like letters that she's written to herself. There are like ripped out journal entries that were kept in this box. A pattern that you're noticing is that there's a lot of pictures of Xenika here. And as you're like taking your time as the other guys are deliberating on what they're finding and looking up, trying to find information and looking at the scenes, you're reading these journal entries. And you're getting this sense of a woman who needs to put herself forward. Someone who needs to project that they are successful no matter what. Someone who can always be someone that can be reliable, that has everything figured out.
I get that, girl.
And one of the last journal entries that you read has a line that says, "I can't let Zen make the same mistakes I did."
My cyber eye is functioning, right?
Yeah.
And it's linked to my phone, which is also active. Can I, like, as I'm looking through all this, can I be recording it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just gonna, like, do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wowzers. Gonna have to show this to Xenika later. Or at least make her aware of it. Ryia stops after the fact, and she's just like, "This wasn't a gross invasion of privacy, right? It's an investigation. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine with it." Low wisdom, high intelligence!
I mean, it's the nature of the job, right? You kind of have to invade
Right,
privacy
yeah.
to get the information. It'll be fine. That's fine.
I just think, like, for a moment, Ryia catches herself maybe thinking of Xenika as, like, just more than an acquaintance. Like, not quite a friend yet, but, like, to the point where she's starting to care about subtleties like this. It's just like, oh, I wonder what she's gonna think of me if I tell her I did this.
Yeah. With that, after you, like, gather all of these notes and click end on the recording, like, the sense you get out of Yara is that she's kind of like a shell of a person. She's always wanted to seem like she knows what she's doing, but she's never had it sorted out.
She's never lived for herself, basically, like,
she's
as, like, a true who she is.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
Okay.
It also seems like she's just, like, very fake it till you make it, but she's never made it.
Damn. It's a lot of faking it you're left with.
Right.
Mood.
Get that.
So, would you tell the other two this information?
Let me think for a sec. Yeah, because I think it's pretty clear we're all on Team Xenika here as far as, like, investigating this and figuring out what happened. Yeah, I would share it with Shell and Darwin.
And all three of you make an insight check, please.
Okay.
Yeah. We are going for a total of 35 plus.
Oh, that's not fucking happening.
I got it
Well-
now.
Well,
Can I just...
a nat
Can I just
20 will
choose to
do
fail?
it.
Oh, and that... Okay. All right. Well,
It's the
here it
only
is.
thing that will.
Oh, I thought I saw green
Oh,
for a second.
damn. I saw that 20 flick up and I was like, it didn't happen again.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
It's easy. I wrote 2 in a row.
21.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Definitely not.
stole like all of the good rolls.
Definitely
earlier.
not letting that get to my head.
You guys put your heads together and come to the conclusion that, like, Yara was someone who, you know, kept trying to push Xenika to be better than herself. But in doing that, she also never took care of herself. And maybe even believed she knew what she was doing. And maybe this was the time that she really believed that her future was set. And it all broke down.
Hmm.
Dad. It do be that way sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to investigate any further into this woman's life?
You, I promise there's a reason for this. What's her fridge look like?
Yeah, I was literally wondering, like, yeah, but why was the fridge left open, though?
There's like a bunch of takeout boxes that have been like shoved onto
Yeah.
the floor. Bunch of like juice boxes and milk cartons, still with the cap on, just look like they're thrown out. The fridge door and the freezer door were left open. Just looks like she needed something to throw. And that was it.
Yeah. This was a mental breakdown.
That sounds
Oh,
like a
okay.
depression room.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
and like, there's no other like, what about the like any dressers, drawers, nightstands?
Seems like those are more or less intact.
Okay, all right.
Like, her thing kind of, like, started in the kitchen and spiraled out into the living room or something.
That's your best guess.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad that seems to be the case.
No foul play at all.
Maybe.
Am I able to find this guy's address anywhere in this apartment?
His address? Ooh.
His address, yeah.
That is a great question. I'll need you to make a separate investigation for that.
Did they take her phone?
They did take her phone. The police did.
Okay.
Would have been evidence. You're not able to find his address. You would be able to guess it's somewhere on the sky layer, seeing as how his 6 stores are up there.
Just somewhere up there? Okay.
I mean, you can get the address to his stores for sure, but
Mm-hmm.
they're all on the sky layer. So you would guess his house is also on the sky layer somewhere.
Right.
Mm.
All right, folks. We
Pretty much
didn't
it.
make it to Sunday.
We didn't, but we did get through a day.
We got through a day and a half.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not bad.
Progress.
Definitely
Multi-path.
progress. Definitely some real shit going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is a soap opera ass episode.
That was so much
It was
stuff
like-
going on.
Yeah, except for the beginning where things were just stinky.
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 Gotta start
Uh,
somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Zeka, I hope you're all good.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. I always feel nervous about doing these super serious moments because I'm like, ugh.
Oh, I love it. Like, hurt me. I love that shit.
I mean, I know how you feel.
Great.
You've said that many times.
I like spicy. It's fun.
Me shuffling my fingers together for the moment Shell figures some stuff out.
I'm excited for when Shell figures some stuff out because I'll be figuring some stuff out too.
Good shit. Good shit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for playing. Missed you guys over the week. It is good to be back. And hope you guys had some fun.
Yeah.
I did.
Man, I named this episode wrong. Nick Snacks and Basic Hacks. Only one of those happened.
I mean, there was some basic hacks.
There were some basic hacks, yeah.
Xenika did check in
yeah.
on Nick's-ish.
And we
I guess that's
did
true.
make, like...
And
what did
the
Knack
the
be
weens
like?
would be snacks. Or, sorry, that's snacks, not snacks. It could be
Wait,
Nick's
Knacks
snacks. and basic hacks.
the bags of holding, I don't know if that counts. I don't fucking know, man.
I'm just gonna rename it for
Trying.
the VOD. It's fine.
Xenika, I would have given you that bag, by the way, before shit went down.
Yes.
What was the design on it? Did you draw a moth?
I don't
I
think we did a
think I-
design on this one.
I did. I think it was like I was probably doodling that like in the picture, and you caught me mid doodle. Unless would you prefer not to have the doodle?
I
this
mean,
one?
Ria's like accepting your help, but she's very much viewing this as this product is representative of my work. And she feels comfortable
Alright.
joking with Darwin like that, but Xenika needs a professional, like she's high ranking at a business. Unless it's like a serious design, in which case I would say go for it.
It's fine.
Sorry, I have thought about this extensively.
All right. I think we call that an episode.
Hooray!
Yay.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for more Stargazers.
Woo.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.